The cabin lights dimmed, casting an eerie glow across the sea of sleeping passengers. I shifted uncomfortably in my middle seat, cursing my decision to book this red-eye flight. The silence was oppressive, broken only by the occasional snore or rustle of fabric. As the hours crawled by, my bladder protested. Reluctantly, I unbuckled my seatbelt and made my way down the narrow aisle towards the lavatory. The unoccupied sign glowed faintly in the darkness. I reached for the handle, eager for a moment of privacy. The door swung open and I froze. A woman stood at the sink, her slender fingers moving gracefully under the stream of water. She was tall, elegant, with skin so pale it seemed to glow in the harsh fluorescent light. Her eyes, dark and mesmerizing, met mine in the mirror. The chill ran down my spine as I realized she didn't seem surprised by my intrusion. "I am sorry," I stammered, backing away. "I didn't realize." Her lips curved into a smile that didn't quite reach her eyes. "It's okay," she said, her voice smooth as silk. "You're just on time." Before I could process her words, the stall door slammed shut behind me with a force that defied the laws of physics. Darkness engulfed us, thick and suffocating. For a heartbeat, there was nothing but the sound of my ragged breathing, then a flicker. The light sputtered to life for a fraction of a second, illuminating a scene from my worst nightmares. Her face had transformed. Gone was the elegant beauty, replaced by something ancient and terrible. Her eyes burned with an otherworldly fire, her mouth stretched impossibly wide, revealing rows of needle-sharp teeth. Darkness fell again, and I lunged for the door, my heart threatening to burst from my chest. The handle refused to budge, locked from the outside. Panic clawed at my throat as I pounded on the door, desperate to escape. "Help!" I shouted, my voice hoarse with terror. "Someone, please," a frantic voice answered from the other side. "Sir, are you all right? You weren't alone in there. There was a woman who entered before you." Relief flooded through me. The stewardess had seen her too. I wasn't losing my mind. The next few moments passed in a blur. The air marshal arrived, forcing the door open with a metallic groan. I stumbled out, shaking uncontrollably, only to find the bathroom empty. No trace of the woman remained. Questions flew at me from all directions. What happened? Where did she go? I couldn't form coherent answers, my mind still reeling from what I'd witnessed. As they debated whether to restrain me, the stewardess returned. Her face had drained of all color, her eyes wide with fear. "She's back," she whispered, her voice barely audible. "She's in seat 18B, the seat next to yours." A chill ran through the gathered crew. That seat had been empty when I left. The air marshal's grip on my arm loosened. He exchanged a look with the stewardess, then turned to me with grim determination. "Back to your seat or jail," he said, his voice low. "Choose." My legs felt like lead as I made my way back down the aisle. Each step brought me closer to a truth I didn't want to face. And there she sat, perfectly composed, as if nothing had happened. Her smile widened as I approached, revealing teeth that were just a little too sharp. As I sank into my seat, her hand found mine. Her touch was ice cold, sending shivers of revulsion through my body. But I couldn't pull away. I was trapped, suspended miles above the earth with a creature that defied explanation. The seatbelt clicked into place with a finality that echoed in my soul. I stared straight ahead, afraid to meet her gaze, knowing that if I did, I'd see the truth lurking in those fathomless eyes. She wasn't a passenger, she wasn't human. And somehow, I was the only one who could truly see her for what she was. As the plane continued its journey through the night sky, a terrible realization settled over me. This flight would end eventually, we would land. But would I still be myself when we touched down? Or would I have become something else entirely, twisted and changed by the creature beside me? The hours stretched on, each minute an eternity of dread. And all the while, her grip on my hand never loosened, a constant reminder of the nightmare I couldn't escape until we land. If we ever do.